shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you were interested in picking up a channel membership for as little as $1.99 a month, head over to my channel profile and hit the join button to view all of the available perks. Thanks. Today's video topic is honestly quite important in my opinion, as we are going to be talking about and attempting to answer the question of, is Ninjago starting to get stale? Please do also keep in mind that in this video we are mainly going to be talking about the set aspect of Ninjago and not the actual TV show. Although if you do enjoy this video and would like to see another video talking about if the actual Ninjago TV show is starting to get stale, then comment down below and I may just do that. But without wasting any further time, let's get straight into this. Now, this question has been inspired from a few conversations I've had and have seen with various people in the Ninjago fandom recently, and it sparked something in my mind and caused me to really think about this question quite a lot. So, are the sets getting stale and also just boring? Well, let's have a little think about that. At this point, I think we can all agree that each Ninjago set wave gets pretty predictable on paper, that is. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about the specific designs, but if you think about it, there is definitely a formula that LEGO keeps in mind when creating new Ninjago set waves. For example, if we're lucky, we'll get a villain set, maybe even two, which is, you know, good, but we could definitely be doing with some more. Now, for the ninja, there's absolutely a formula. For example, there's always a bike set, usually a double bike set at that. There's always a few ninja vehicles, and well, that's about it for the sets. For the minifigures, there's obviously always going to be a new ninja suit for the wave, obviously new villains, and on top of that, there is always going to be a new villain army that consists of generic foot soldiers that really have no proper character in the show. They're kind of just thrown out and sprinkled throughout all of the sets to kind of fill in some space here and there. And that's basically it for the Ninjago set wave. And this is what we've been seeing for years on end, every single time without fail, pretty much. That's how it is on paper. Obviously, the finalized designs do tend to look a little bit different, although with that being said, a lot of ninja vehicles do end up looking very similar in my personal opinion. That's just how I see it. A lot of them do start to feel very samey, and if you compare that to a theme like Monkey Kid, a lot of sets in Ninjago blur into one, and they don't really stand out that much. The exception to this, though, would be the mechs. Mechs are probably the standout for Ninjago waves at this current point in time, which is definitely a good thing, but at the same time I feel like there's a lot of room for much more diversity than what we currently have going on. Take Lego Friends, Monkey Kid, and you will definitely see what I mean. Teams have a lot more diverse sets in the waves that they have compared to the Ninjago. In fact, with Ninjago, it feels like they're kind of meeting a demand, and so they just pump out these constant ninja vehicles that people are just going to buy, and they don't really put effort into them than that, really. They just kind of slap in a few ninja vehicles and call it a day with the sets. We don't ever really get that many unique minifigures, and I know that's kind of rich considering we literally just had the Crystalized wave, which had a lot of unique minifigures, but at the same time, if we really do boil it down, the quote-unquote unique minifigures are just the Council of the Crystal King, so have some different face designs, but then the torsos are pretty much all identical and reused. But this being said, though, the question has to be held. How could they actually fix this? And to be honest, I simply think it just comes down to having more diversity. I think they should maybe cut back on the amount of bike sets they have going on in pretty much every single Ninjago set wave to an extent, and I know that makes them a lot of money, but just try new things, you know what I mean? At least for once, maybe don't include an annoying bike set that's around £20. It'd be better to spice things up, and the same goes for pretty much every other ninja vehicle. To be fair to LEGO, a lot of Crystalized sets did have much more diverse aspects to them. For example, Kai's Dragon Raider would be a good example of this, so keeping up the more diverse vehicles would be a good thing, and also include more location sets. I think those would sell really well if they put a lot of effort into them, and having an entire wave like that would be amazing. That's the main reason why I love the Season 13 set wave so much. It felt a lot more diverse compared to usual, and was just overall really good. So to answer this question, I think that a lot of Ninjago set waves are becoming very stale, but it's something that can easily be fixed in my opinion. It just currently feels like LEGO is just pumping out these sets because they know they're going to instantly sell, and they're kind of meeting a demand, if you guys get what I mean. But I think that's just about going to do it for this one. Hopefully you did enjoy it, and hopefully you saw my point, and I hope I was able to get it across in a clear and concise way. But with all of this being said, I do hand it over to you guys now. What did you guys think about this? Be sure to let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video here, be sure to leave a like on it, subscribe for more, and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to watch my new videos whenever I do post them. With this being said, I'll see you all very soon for my next video. Goodbye.